As he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking to throw on second down. Fitzpatrick throwing right, and that's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. To return is Roberts. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about the 3-point
kicker?
Exactly. You put him through the post, that's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super toe.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Avery Moss able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Play action. Now it's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Avery Moss able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Allen got an open man. It's Foster. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They go right back to Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Let's go!
They run here with Singletary and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Hey, watch the slant.
They're going to try and run. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Allen now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. On first down, Singletary. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
35.
Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Fitzpatrick on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. Hey, let's go. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Come. Here we go.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trent Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go. Deuce.
Out of his end zone, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
PPP. Check. Watch twins. Watch safety green. Regular. Safety's creeping. Check. Check 4.
To throw from his end zone. Fitzpatrick dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down in the end zone. Fitzpatrick sacked, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On play action, Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.